Have you ever looked at the person sleeping next to you and realized they were a complete stranger? It started on a Tuesday night in our Chicago apartment. The blue light of her phone glowing like a radioactive secret against her face at 2 a.m. I didn't say a word. I just smelled at the sharp, expensive scent of Santal 33 that hadn't been there on Monday. By Wednesday, her long, chestnut hair was gone, replaced by a cold, sharp bob. By Friday, her laugh was gone too, replaced by a biting condescension that made me feel like an intruder in my own home. I knew then she hadn't just changed her look. She had changed her life, and I wasn't in it. But she didn't know I was already holding the match that would burn her world down. If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. The humiliation didn't come all at once. It was a slow drip. I saw the way she looked at her phone when we were at dinner on Michigan Avenue, her eyes lighting up with a fire. I followed her one rainy evening to a boutique hotel on Wacker Drive. I watched from the shadows of a parking garage as she leaned into a man in a slate gray suit. He was smug. It was everything I wasn't: richer, younger, and completely unaware that I was filming every second. I went home and sat in the dark for 3 hours. I wanted to scream. I wanted to throw her clothes onto the sidewalk, but I remembered what my father told me. Anger is a tool. Don't waste it on noise. I became a ghost in my own house. I gathered the receipts. I found the secret credit card she used for their weekend trips to Miami. I cloned her phone while she showered, reading every graphic text and every insult they aimed at my cluelessness. The trap was set for our 10th anniversary party at the Penthouse Lounge. She stood there in a red dress, looking like a goddess, playing the role of the devoted wife for our families and business partners. She was untouchable, or so she thought. When it was time for the toast, I didn't show a montage of our wedding photos. I hit play on the screen behind the bar. The room went silent. The images of them at the hotel, the voice recordings of her laughing about how easy I was to fool, the bank statement said, all played out. I watched the arrogance drain from her face until she was just a pale, shaking wreck in a red dress. Her parents walked out. Her boss, who was in the front row, looked away in disgust. The socialite was socially and legally destroyed. I didn't stay for the aftermath. I walked out into the cold Chicago air, my lawyer already filing the papers. I sat in a quiet diner on Clark Street, eating a piece of pie alone. The world was quiet now. It was cold. It was finally over. Sometimes the person you'd take a bullet for is the one pulling the trigger.
At the end.